gonna game over for me. But now, if you see, I get unlimited. So I could just throw them in and not care. Oh. I am one of the lucky few. Most of my decision paralysis doesn't actually prevent me from getting chores done. It does tend to prevent me from having, like, doing free time. So I will have decision paralysis on something I want to do, but I don't tend to have decision paralysis on chores. I just am like, I must do them all now. It's exhausting. Yeah, learning is either... I have two ways I learn things. Either A, oh yeah, I learned through osmosis. I have no clue how I know this, but I know a bunch of weird facts about it. Or B, I spend hours and hours and hours studying, and I still can't recall it when it's time of. It gets bad. It meant that I never really had to study for tests, but I was constantly having to keep on top of whatever schooling I was learning. Because if I didn't learn it easy, it was going to be tons of work to get it in my brain. It was... I probably spent as many hours after school working to study and learn what I needed to learn as I spent before school. I mean, in school. But, in all fairness, I could take any test like nothing. It was really weird. As long as I didn't think about a test too hard, I could take any test. And our school participated in some kind of research study thing. I don't know what it was. But we took a test. And the thing is, you get 1 point if you get the answer correct. You lose 2 points if you get the answer wrong. And you lose half a point if you don't answer at all. So the safest bet was to not answer unless you knew the answer for sure. And the purpose of this test, we were told up front, you are going to fail this test. This test has been designed to not be passable. And we're like, okay, so we're taking a automatic fail test. And it wasn't like for school grades or anything. It was just something they did with us. I really do not remember why. But it was some study that we were part of for some reason. And I remember one section was on trigonometry. Mind you, I was in 5th grade at the time. So clearly we had not studied trigonometry in school. Another study was quite literally on rocket science. Another was on lawnmower repair. And I don't remember what the 4th category was on. So they were on categories that were not something we could have even remotely studied. I got a 98 on the test. They could not figure out why or how, but I managed to get a 98 on a test that you had to fail because it was designed to be unpassable. And they asked me, you know, how I knew all this. I'm like, I don't know. I just answered the most logical answer. They're like, why didn't you leave it blank if you didn't know the answer? I'm like, I can't do that. My brain don't work that way. I can't do that. I got 1 question wrong in the entire test. For an unpassable test because I could not answer the question. And I'm really good at guessing tests. So yeah, that was a fun thing to learn about myself, and I fudged up their study. It was weird. American? Was it during the No Child Left Behind Act? I don't know. When was the No Child Left Behind Act thing? I had terrible schools for things like history. So my history is really spotty. My sense of time is really spotty as well, so Might be more having to do with my crappy brain. Maybe just a little. Yeah. Hold on. When was No Child Left Behind? When? Signed in 2002, enacted in 2004. No. I graduated in 2008, and this was during my 5th grade. So might have been during 6th grade. Hold on. I vaguely recall it. They took me aside and chewed me out for a prolonged period of time over passing their test. It was it was funny looking back, but it was very stressful at the time. So I don't remember it very well. It would have been in 2001, so it might have been a precursor, like studies they did before the No Child Left Behind Act was implemented. That would make sense, because it would have been about 2001. I got a story for that, Moby. Hold on. You are definitely a person that makes orange juice from lemons. We don't know how you did it, but somehow you managed it. You are not wrong. Okay. So I started cooking for the family when I was about 7. Okay? And I was not taught how to cook. I was trying to help my mom early on, and then it became an expectation. So, I am a self-made cook, and we did not have, I don't think we had a TV at that time. So I couldn't even watch the cooking channel. I was making do with what I could figure out. And so I got one recipe book. It was a red Betty Crocker recipe book. And 90% of the ingredients we didn't have in the house, so I was substituting left, right, center, and the rest of it too. And I made a meal. One of the things was mashed potatoes. And I think I made chicken, maybe. Probably chicken. But the mashed potatoes were green. They were an unsettling shade of green, considering I did not add food coloring to them. And we could not figure out how I managed to get the mashed potatoes to turn green. But I made green mashed potatoes early on when I started cooking. And to this day, I have no clue why they were green. They just, I made green mashed potatoes apparently. So yeah. Yeah, I probably could make orange juice out of lemons and have no clue how that happened either. It would be a normal Tuesday. Sounds about the time schools were putting out random tests to testing to figure out how to acknowledge the act. For us, they just kept giving higher tests every quarter till summer hit. We didn't know what math we were doing. Yeah, we had a lot of tests for seemingly no reason. But it would make sense if it was right when they were starting to do that and they were testing how kids could take tests in order to help us succeed or fail. I'm not really sure which goal they were on. They got really mad that I passed the test, so I'm not sure if they wanted us to be able to pass tests or they wanted us to not be able to pass tests. All I know is I broke their study. It was great. Looking back, I laugh. At the time, it was very upsetting, but it was funny. The goal was to design a high aptitude test to get government funding. Like they wanted us to prove that we were smart enough to earn schooling? That sounds horrific. Especially since in lower school districts that don't have the funding, their kids don't tend to do as well because they don't have the funding for proper education. So it sounds like a way to keep the dumb dumber and the smart smarter. That sounded dumb, but whatever. Pokey catch! I got you, baby. I got you. I know, you got to do the sheepies. I'm taking a wild guess and saying that around 37 to 38 because I heard you graduated in 2008 and I graduated in 2017, which would put you 9 to 10 years older than me. Wait, 37 or 38 for what? I don't know what the 37 or 38 is about, but I am very concerned. Oh God, I remember the kids. I had so many kids that were taking, is it Zoloft? Oh yeah, I'm probably 37 or 38. I can do the math if you really want. I don't care if anyone knows how old I am. It does not faze me in the slightest. The problem is I usually don't know how old I am. Also, kiss the baby. I remember so many kids having panic attacks over testing. And there were a bunch of kids in my school that were on anti-stress medication because of how absolutely terrified of testing they were. I felt so bad for them. I was one of the lucky few I could pass a test I did not know the information for. So testing wasn't as stressful for me, but for some of those kids, it was a nightmare. I was almost 19 when I graduated. Because my birthday falls really funky, I ended up being almost 19 when I graduated. So, whatever that math is. Let's see. I had my son when I was 35, right after I turned 35. His birthday is 1 month after mine. And he is a year and a half old. And I haven't had a birthday this year. So I'm 36, almost 37, maybe? Like I said, I'll do the math. I just don't keep track of that kind of thing. If it makes you feel better, I wasn't good at tracking my birthday when I was a kid either. They'd be like, how old are you on your birthday? And I'm like, 12? They're like, you just turned 13. I'm like, 13? Damn it, I just got used to the last age. And got to where I was remembering it. Now we have another one to remember. Time is not something I'm good with. Okay, what am I doing? I forgot. I just got into this game and I'm like, la-da-da-da-da. Just rolling with it. Forgot what I was doing halfway through. Just kept going. There we go. Game over. I got a card. An manga. I'm 29 for the 9th time. You know what? I concur. Some people don't like being considered old. Some people do. I will roll with whatever you feel like because I personally do not care, but my not caring doesn't mean you don't care. That and I have felt old since I was like 10, so old is. I don't really worry about that. All right. $18 for 8 years now. That makes you like, whatever. Go you. Bip. Bip. Oh, I'm no longer longer old. Apparently 25 is old now, according to my niece. I'm ancient. Well, you gotta remember, age is a spectrum, and your understanding of it is also a spectrum. My kiddo, when he was 10, came home crying because he didn't want me to die. And I was so old, I was about to die. And he had a whole meltdown over it. It was so adorable and scary. Oh, he was very distressed over the fact I was ancient and I was gonna die soon. And I'm like, you do know Grandma's older than me, right? He's like, what? Really? And I'm like, she's my mom. It was a really weird conversation and so much fun. Kids will make you question your sanity, and you will lose. It's wonderful and terrifying. Alright. Puzzle video. I gotta go meet on the card. I got those on the card. I don't have that on the card. Okay. But yeah, kids are wild little things. You're just like, how did this happen? You just stop asking eventually. Alright. I do not have those two ramens. I do. Okay. Those aren't out yet. I forgot and bought more of the pink milk. Oh my god. Grandma, let's go get the shovel. Mommy is anxious. She could die at any moment. I know. They're so weird in how they think. And you're just like, how did you even come to this conclusion? But you have to explain calmly without laughing at them because they don't understand why you're laughing. They're having a panic attack meltdown. And how dare you think it's funny? It's not funny. Because they're losing their dang mind about it. So yeah. That's a thing. Oh, children are so fun. Oh my god, the button's in the way. Alright, let's get all the stuff put away. Okay. And that was the weirdest part about it. The whole thing. The weirdest part was he did not think Grandma was old, but I was old. He's like, no, Grandma's not old. She's only 50. And I'm like, I'm only 30. Or something. I don't know. Math was hard. I don't know how old I was at the time and I don't really care. But the point is, he's over here calling me old and Grandma wasn't. Why? I don't know. It was funny. $50 apparently does come before 30. All right. I think I have my shelves restocked and I am ready to be out and about. And next empty space I have fillers for. There we go. The left side is my filler items. Actually, I don't think... Yeah. Your Bubba is asleep against me. He's like, it is the nap times, Mommy. I'm out. Good night. Don't I have a yo-yo in one machine? Here we go. All right. There we go. Now, next thing we do is we buy another location. I want to get Salaryman Central so that I can get the students. Okay, cool. That's fine. I don't have the access to that. $700. That should put me at 1,400 minus whatever this. Okay, that should put me at. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Like 1,900. No, I can't wait to find out what stress this one will have over weird things. Because they stress about really weird things. Like, they flat out do. And it is hilarious, but you feel bad for them at the same time. You're like, please, sweet pea, it's fine. You'll be fine. And they're like, no! Because this weird thing. And you're like, okay, all right. You have your panic attack. It'll be okay. Kids are weird. Alright. Next two things is to get the basics to increase sales. This isn't a machine. I got that. Meh. That's not in any machines yet. I'll get around to it. That
incoming at break.
Ad break. That's not what I meant to do. That's not what I meant to do either. Puzzle cubes are not in my inventory. Gummies are not in my inventory and I need those. Apples. I don't remember if apples are out. Pokey catch. My dragon's still broken? Which way is my dragon broken? Crystal Rose. I have removed and reinstalled. I have done all kinds of things. I cannot get that dragon to work properly. It is increasingly frustrating. I am probably going to get rid of it because I cannot get it to work for nothing. Did you uninstall and reinstall? Yeah. Maybe? I think, but I don't know. I tried to do the uninstall and reinstall, but I don't remember exactly how I did it, and I have not been able to get it to work since, I think, Halloween is when it broke and just has not worked properly since. Okay. Alright, I think that's about as far as I'm going on this one. I need that one for here. And I need these two. Okay. To bed! Ooh, we'll do the juice workshop. Cool. All right. Oh no! Somebody made a mess of my machine. Flip! I love the tape one. It's such a quick fix. You can have that guy. Alright, you need these two. Alright, you've got that, you've got that. Alright, I need something else that I don't already have for... Ooh, I got a thing. We'll grab an apple. That was helpful. Oh, not that one yet. Okay. Who farted too hard on the machine? I don't know. I wonder at how my machines can get so messy so quick. Grill picnic check-in. Whack. We'll do that one. Alright, you are good for the moment.
It's okay, Papa.
You're getting this one, and then everybody's upgrades are done.
Yeah? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
How are you, Snowy? Okay, I was not looking at my computer because I had to lock my son's keyboard and mouse. And, when I wasn't looking at my computer, I thought it was Snowy who did the, what's it called? I'm trouble thing. Oh, I forgot I need to talk to all those people. So I need to click every person that walks by. Yes, I solemnly swear I'm up to no good. Thank you. I'm going to be real lazy about this and just kind of shove them and hope they all go where I want them to go. And I'm like, eh. Come on, fall off the end. Yes! Oh, the whole tower fell in! Okay, that's a good run. Just put them in the center. They'll sort themselves out. Alright, cool. I'm out. Okay. Let's see if there's anything on sale that I want. Yep. I need those. I'll take that. Perfect. What did I put in? Okay. I need to grab an orange juice, yo-yos, and toy guys if I have them. Don't think I have those. And I got 100 for those two. I am... You know what? Fair. Fair. I'm not even gonna argue. According to my child, I am ancient. I would like to preface that. Because he does not understand age. And apparently I am older than Grandma. He is hilarious. Did you put my thing in there? Yes, you did. There's the fidget spinner. Cool. No, they graffitied! How rude. Let's see about upgrading some tools. Okay. I need a water bottle. We'll grab that right away. How? I'll come back and deal with that. Put one thing on top and the entire truck implodes. What the hell? Like, that was wild. Okay, that was great. Oh my god, stop making a mess of my machine. They didn't even add a mustache with the graffiti. How inconsiderate. Right? Why didn't they mustache the graffiti? They should have done that. Alright. We are going to work to get Salaryman Central thing. That's the next goal. Ooh, always check for if there is any discounts worth grabbing. I don't like the pickles. They don't sell well. Cool. Map. Blech. Nice. Let's see. You can do that one. All right, another day.
Another day, another vending machine.
Different products. Yes, I need to go buy products again. Why are you guys still here? Really? Okay. All right, we're gonna go deal with the vending machines. You're the otaku. I already talked to you. You're my... Oh, no, you're my manga guy. Perfect. We're gonna pop that one in there. For the moment. What are the hot items? All right. That's not what I meant to do. Oh, I don't need to do that. Because I got yo-yos right there. Both of those are already in that machine. Wait, who was around? Photographer, you're a new one. If you talk to them, you get extra money. So it's always good to talk to them. You need a yo-yo and. Okay, and truck restock. Pokey catch! Nice! Let's get this one clean first. All right. We're going to upgrade tools. Only part of my tools loaded in. There we go. Max, 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 max. I will hold off on the fishing rod until I know what that's for. I need to click you. Perfect. All right. We need for Salaryman Central, we need 2,500. We're going to put that one out just because. Ooh, I might switch it out with those cards. Strawberry. Fidget spinner. I don't know if I have that out. I don't think I do. Okay. I do have cards in the machine already. Okay. Oh, just in case, you always got to check the sales. I can put toddler milk out now because I have the thing for it now. So we are going to switch this. Oh my god. With the toddler milk. There we go. Okay. Why does it do that? I know, operator error, but shush you. Bleh. Ah, default operator. Shut up, Moby. Fair, but, you know. Shut up, Moby. So mean. Moby's picking on me, guys. Might be deserved, but shh, don't tell nobody that. I'm gonna hold off on that. You guys aren't supposed to be cheering him on! Jeez! Yes, you mean to me! You guys are fun. Moby, I'm ignoring your booty wiggle. Okay, I'm not ignoring it. It's cute. Anyhoozle. Troublemaker. Pardon.
I need a sip of my water. Delicious.
There's a love heart under the tail? I did not know that. It's cute. I may give you crap, but it's part of the game. Or, I mean, part of the fun. Blah, 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 blah. English is hard. Okay, let's be for real. I'm incompetent at English. Oh, God. Oh. My point stands. Alright. Okay, we're good. Do the nappy times! I'm trying to see if I can buy at least a couple more areas first. I'm struggling with that. You blip. You blip. You boop. Perfect. Strawberry juice in the pink one. There we go. I need that. And that. Alright, to bed! Wait, why am I gambling my money away? Perfect, we got new stuff going on. I mean, how am I gambling my money away? Do I remember what we're talking about? No. No, I don't. Do I have any donuts? I go nuts for donuts. I don't know how I'm gambling my money away by not and causing me not to afford no new places, though. Yeah, you guys can make it where you need to go eventually. Ooh, yes. Okay. There we go. There we go. I got the recycling one. How am I gambling? One of y'all's like, you need to stop gambling. The other of y'all's like, you need to gamble harder. And I'm still over here trying to figure out how I'm gambling. I'm just running a vending machine company. Is all I'm doing. You know what am I doing at night? I am sleeping. That's all I'm doing. I'm doing the slipper slip. Ah. You got me half convinced I'm doing something. All right. We should be able to... Oh, wait. No. Salary man. Okay, so I gotta sign business. Business. All right, I signed for business. What looks all businessy? You look kind of businessy. Ads coming! And then I gotta buy this machine. And for you, I'm going to do drinky drink. Okay. I know I have nothing in it yet. I'm working on it. Don't kick my machine. That's rude. Gummies. Snacky. Hello. Go give me money. Thank you. I need that. Another snacky. Oh, wait. Did you guys take that before I could do anything with it? Perfect. Okay. Let's go to my house and pick up those. That way we can upgrade the auto stalker. Okay, gummy snack.
Incoming ad break.
We'll do a keychain down here. A fidget spinner, because why not? 100%. Interesting. And a Rubik's Cube. Those seem like smart people things. Alright, we're gonna go to over here. You can start by saying, "Hi, I'm Thena, and I have a gambling problem." I'm not gambling. Oh my god. Oh. Good enough. Oh my god. Pokey catch. Wobba fat. Alright, let's see if we can get some of these. Come on. Tip it in the right way. No, it's gonna fall the wrong way. Ah. That's not bad. All right, that round did terrible. I just launched one of those into the other of those. That is awesome. I need to get quick cash. There we go. All right, let's see how much I've got saved up. Okay, that's some. Okay. We'll do the capsule gotcha thingy. I can add the cold drink thingy, and then there we go. That guy with his hand in his pocket is weird looking in how he's got that. We're gonna put you in. I have had that happen quite a lot of times, so I would not be surprised at this point. It would be Tuesday. So, yeah. Okay. Yes. I got the work guy. I need to buy the second vending machine before I do the nighttime. Otherwise, I'll have to buy him out, and that's just a pain in the butt. I can do water, and then I've got a lot of these. Okay. The kiwi, I have a kiwi juice somewhere. That one needs restocked. Okay. There's my kiwi juice. Hmm. I've got one rice ball and a kiwi juice to get back. So you can actually trade to get all the collectible mangas and whatnot. And then I got 3 extras and only have that 1 extra. There we go. We're gonna try and keep going. Since I have unlimited, I'm not even bothering to try and like make them all match and whatnot. I'm just like, if it hits, it hits. I got you, Bubba. Ooh. Sometimes I will give them a nudge in the right direction. Have I talked to you? Yeah, I have. I've talked to both of you. Do I have enough for that? Not yet? No, not yet. Alright, I have milk, cracker, and the stretchy toys. So I gotta get those sold. Ooh, you're a new one. You're not. Okay, so the milk, the crackers, and the stretchy toys need to go in as many machines as I can get them in. Have I done you? I've clicked on you. Don't think I've clicked on you. Woo! Oh, wait. Okay. That did not work according to plan. I was hoping. Did not work. That's alright. I can pull the water out. That's not what I meant to do. Do I have any of these double layered? I can pull the bread out. Yep, okay. Nice. I have like a little bit more. Okay. You can go back in there. You can go back in there. You are a new one. We'll put you down for the moment. Grab you. There we go. We've got the basics. We're going to put some of these over here just so they're out of my way. There we go. And that. All right, I need just a little more to buy the next machine. That does not have a spot yet, so it can hang out there for the moment. We're going to see if we can get that last little bit to buy the machine. We're going to play this game. Wham! Bunch of those went all at once. I'm gonna see if I can get that watermelon to crash down on itself. I don't think I will be able to do that. Maybe. You, baby. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting that watermelon to crash down on itself. But that's alright. Restart. Cool. Don't really care. Do I have enough yet? I definitely have enough. Okay, cool. There we go. And let's buy a vending machine. Let's see. The last one was the glasses. This one's going to be the drink one. Have I talked to you? Hold on, I missed a message. Wait. I missed the whole conversation. Snowy lost you again. Did you leave me in the kitchen again? I mean, living room? Ooh, food in the crock pot. Yeah, I passed an unpassable test. It was weird. You've got a raid suggestion? Yes, definitely give me your raid suggestion. I'm probably gonna play a little bit late today. Yeah, I passed an unpassable test. So what happened is my school participated in this thing where they tested us. I don't know the purpose of the testing, but while they tested us, the test was designed to be unpassable. The purpose of the test was to test how we took tests, I guess. I'm still confused. And so, because it was designed to be unpassable, the rules were you got 1 point for every correct answer. You lost half a point for every incorrect answer. And you lost 2 points. No, half a point for every unanswered question. And 2 points for every wrong answer. And I scored a 98. Which, part of what they tested us on was, it was rocket science, it was how to repair lawnmowers, it was trigonometry, and then it was something else, and I don't remember what the last thing was. And the goal was we were not supposed to be able to pass the test, like straight up. We were told flat out we would fail this test. They would be impressed if anyone got like a 10 on the test. Or some crap like that. I really didn't pay a lot of attention. It was very stressful, and I got yelled at afterwards for passing the test. So, yeah, it didn't work, well for me. Anyways, so I took this test, and they took me aside afterwards to demand to know where I had learned all the stuff I had learned, because I got a 98 on the test. I got one answer wrong. And I wasn't supposed to be able to pass the test, much less score high on it. So they were really upset that I borked whatever their plans were. And I was upset that I got in trouble for passing a test they put in front of me. And they're like, you weren't supposed to fill out the questions. And I'm like, you gave me a test. That's what you do on tests. It didn't go well. But yeah. I passed an unpassable test in 5th grade, and it was weird, and I got yelled at for it, which did not make for a good day. But later, I laugh about it all the time. At the moment, the suggestion is PCFC. Hopefully she will still be live when you write out. You got yelled at for passing an unpassable test. Yeah, they took me aside and they got really mad at me. I didn't know what I did wrong. They're like, you passed this test. And I'm like, you gave me a test. That's what I'm supposed to do. Yep, it did not go well. But yeah, they got mad at me. I was very stressed about it. I went home and cried. I am not actually kidding. I cried because I got yelled at for passing a test I wasn't supposed to be able to pass. And then they're like, well, how do you know all this? Are you a genius? I'm like, no. I just picked the most obvious answers. And let me put this in another way. The answers weren't that hard. The problem is, which part of the engine, which part of the lawnmower should you put gas in? The engine, the pull lever, the wheels, or the gas tank? And it could be me, but the way I see it, the questions were kind of obvious. It wasn't a hard test. Now, the math ones, it was more of a rounding obvious than anything stationary, if that makes sense. So it wasn't like, you know, they gave you the answers for all of them that obviously, but the answers were pretty darn obvious. And I'm over here going, why are you struggling? You pretty much told me all the answers in the question. It was, again, not a good day for me. Hilarious, looking back, but yeah. The irony is I have never failed a test except for a spelling test. I don't do well with spelling. Spelling tests I will never pass. But with never failing a test, I have a very abnormal ability to do well regardless of what the test is about, other than spelling, and regardless of if I had any sleep the night before, if I am even awake for the test. I have taken multiple tests in my sleep and passed them, including my SAT test. That was a weird one. I slept through my SAT test and passed it. And I got a high enough score on my SAT test that I managed to bump up the school's average. Sleeping through the test. I still am not sure how I did that. But yeah. Me and tests are, I guess, for friends. Or something. So yeah. Yeah, that is my one blessing is with all my learning disabilities and all the other crap I got to deal with because my brain don't brain right, I don't have a whole lot of issue with test taking. Which is great because I do remember when they put so much stress on us over the dang tests. I remember a lot of my classmates on anxiety medicine because they were stressed out over the dang tests. I didn't have that problem because I really didn't struggle with tests. Now, I'm not saying that, you know, oh, I'm so smart. No, I was lucky. I am very blessed that I can do tests well. But oh, I felt so bad for so many of my classmates. I remember so many of them having panic attacks and meltdowns and tests were not friendly times. And I felt so bad for anybody struggling with them. I didn't necessarily understand why they were struggling with them, but I felt bad for them. But you don't have to understand why someone's going through what they're going through, just that they're going through something and it sucks. So, yeah. And that is the story of me getting yelled at for passing an unpassable test. I have been yelled at for some strange things in my childhood.
I was not leaving. I was trying to put that away.
I do have more pretzels. Good, I need those. And I need some of these. Okay. Let's see. You have the ramen and... Okay, pretzels, ramen, and the fish things. Stack off. I'm going to pull your fish things off. You don't need those right now. That's not what I meant to do. You got fishes. You can put the robots in so I can get them out of my inventory. Ramen, spicy ramen, pretzels. Spicy ramen, pretzels. Spicy ramen, pretzels. Okay, that makes it easy. Do I have spicy ramen? And do I have pretzels? I have pretzels. Do not have spicy ramen. Okay, you need pretzels. There we go. Do not have more robots. Alright. Purple drink, rice balls, lychee juice, blueberry gummy. Purple drink, rice balls, lychee juice, gummy. Purple drink, rice balls. I don't have, gummy. Nope, okay. You can have a keychain. And you need bread. Do I have any more bread in my inventory? I do not. Alright. Orange juice. And that. Okay. Let's go back to the store.
Incoming ad break.
Ad break! Alright. I bought both the machines I need to buy. Okay. And I'm gonna get the cleaning because I don't want to deal with the cleaning no more. Perfect. Yo-yos are needed, if I have any. Dangos, yo-yos, pretzels. Dangos, yo-yos, pretzels. I have dangos and I have pretzels. I do not have yo-yos. Okay, cool. Pear juice. Pear juice. Yeah, that's about it. Okay, cool. Now, let's see about increasing these. We're gonna buy that. Have I talked to you? Perfect. Let's buy the next upgrade and stock even more. Keychains, milk, and the little stretchy toys. I don't know if I have more washi tape. Keychains and milk. There's milk. There's a keychain. Contracts. I am not getting enough traffic for these. That was weird. Milk is what I need. Oh, I don't think I need that. I need the keychains. I mean this toy. Alright, there we go. Alright. Who am I raiding? Moby. Absolutely, darling. Thank you for watching the stream. I appreciate it. PCFC. Perfect. Raid, 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 raid. Thank you all for watching. I hope you had as much fun watching as I have playing. Have a wonderful day. A fantastic year. And bye.